Oh, you're back again. We're back again. Let's talk about it. What's up? We got Commish. We got Big Med down there crying, apparently. I don't know what's going on.
It's hot
he's
up
sweating.
in there.
He's working.
I got
Hot
the
up
AC
in there.
on.
Oh, yeah. Well, welcome to Mechanicsville Hot Rodcast, ladies and gentlemen. This is your weekly Tuesday, all about talking cars and what we did over the weekend and
Hot
fielding
rod.
questions from you guys and everything.
Hot rod.
Everything. So what happened? What's been going on this week since the last Rodcast? Been kind of busy.
Yeah. Let's see. We snuck out to Farmington last Friday and talked with a young man. 80 years young.
Yes.
Bob Cobb, lifelong Pontiac racer.
Robert Cobb.
Yeah.
That was a cool interview. The fact that he's just 80 years old out there cranking them.
Gears.
Yeah. And that's a pretty car.
Slamming gears.
Yes. And it's a 64 GTO, and there's not, as Stu brought out in the video, there's not a lot of those cars. They discussed that cruising around, or what he's done, built the car 20 years ago to race in the stock class of NHRA drag racing. And as he said, he got bored with that, so he changed it up a little bit and went racing at NMCA, which is the Muscle Car Association, and tore it up in the NMCA. And now he's out there just playing and having fun at 80 years old, 80 years young.
Yep.
Yeah,
it was cool.
Doing what he's doing.
He said he had many miles on that car, and we offered to put some miles on it for him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He is off camera. He has also offered Mechanicsville crew. He's given us an invitation to his garage shop. So we're going to get that coordinated through Big Med and go talk to another Pontiac guru. And he and Big Med really got in depth on the engine. Do you remember some of the specs on that engine?
Well, just by way of a little history lesson here, and I'm sure all of the Mechanicsville Nation Pontiac enthusiasts already know this. But in 1964, there was no GTO. It was a Tempest, Pontiac Tempest.
Yeah.
The GTO was an option. There was no separate car called a GTO. It was a Tempest with a GTO option, which was a bigger motor. But anyway, and there's differences in those cars. The headlights are beside each other instead of on top of each other like Big Sexy behind me. But man, if you look at that motor, it's not anything really that's going to blow you out of the water. It's a 428, which was what the 455 morphed from. So It was a 428. I mean, that thing had a dual plane intake. I think, or was it a single plane? I can't remember.
It was a Tomahawk.
Was it single or dual though?
Single plane.
Was it a single plane?
Mm-hmm.
But man, them short valve covers, he's not got a lot. I mean, it had electric water pump on it and stuff like that, and a flat tappet solid lift, and it's bored to 440 cubic inch, I think he said.
He did, yeah.
But really, there's nothing spectacular about that Pontiac motor. And I think he was running mid 7s or 740s or something like that.
Yeah, he admitted he got a little spooked in some of the upper RPMs. So I don't know. And, you know, I'm not calling anybody out. I'm not saying anything about anybody's driving technique. But, you know, at 8, I hope to be able to do what he's doing at 80 years old. You know, he's in there swapping gears. And I'm sure the car would run much faster, tuned, and spent some time on it. You know, that was the first time he stated that was the first time he'd been in the track in
5 years.
5 years, yeah, 5 years.
Yep.
So a little tuning on it, and a little working, and a little bit here, a little bit there, and I'm telling you, it'll probably be in the low 6s before too long.
And that's a big, heavy car.
Yes.
I mean, it's still got everything on the inside of it.
Yeah, there's nothing special done to that car. It's 20-year-old technology.
And I mean, if you were to lighten it up and tweak on it a little bit, man, that thing, for a big old heavy car, that thing, and just a basically just a plain 428.
Yeah.
Board with a solid lift flat tappet, which you don't see many of them anymore. But that's throttle response right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I didn't ask him, but it may have been a Pontiac, because some of those motors, the McClellan number 10, I think it was a flat tappet solid lift cam from Pontiac.
Mm-hmm.
And hearing it run, it really wasn't shaking the ground, you know, like the old school flat tappet solids used to. So that's what made me think that may be that McClellan cam.
Uh-huh.
So you could probably do a little bit to the valve train, maybe a little bit more lift duration. Or, I mean, if you wanted to put a roller in it, now you're talking.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, some more RPMs. Make it a little bit easier to rev, and yeah, you could do. I mean, that's basically a blank canvas, and I applaud him out there still rolling gears at 80 years old.
Yeah, I'm probably going to be sitting in a diaper somewhere at 80 years old.
No, we're strapping you to something.
Huh?
Nah, you're getting strapped to something.
Yeah,
you're getting sent somewhere. I'll tell you that.
Oh, I'll be sent somewhere. Rose Terra Plantation up in King.
Yeah,
we got to check out the durability of this Subaru against a brick wall. Hey, big man, let's strap him in.
Yeah, we'll put extra batteries on your extra lithium batteries on your Easy Go.
I'll hover around.
Yeah,
Yep.
hover.
Old rascal.
But yeah, that was a lot of fun talking with Bob, and I'm looking forward to, like I said, Big Med's gonna get Mechanicsville crew the inn over there at Bob's. We're gonna go over there and spend some time with him and look at. Apparently, he has got just from the small conversation that we had with him, he's got quite an extensive Pontiac collection, and I look forward to seeing the car in the shop. That ought to be a really good time for the Mechanicsville crew.
He said he had old Bonneville too, didn't he?
Yes.
And something else. So he must be a big Pontiac guy.
Yeah.
Definitely like to go over and
playing around for the old Blueberry here.
Yeah.
Yeah, take him out on a little play date with some of the Pontiacs.
I know. Won't that be cute?
Just drive around Walmart parking lot.
I'll take me some Hot Wheels cars and see if he's got a sandbox.
Right on.
HRE in the house.
Oh!
There's old Wayne Hicks.
There's Wayne. Wayne.
That's old man Hicks's boy right there.
Yeah, it sure is.
Mrs. Hicks' favorite son.
Yep. That's probably true.
You still drinking that chemical, guys? I see. Good.
Snow foam.
Yeah, baby.
Right. That's right.
To the core. Chemical guys. To the core.
Link in the description below.
I don't care what that other girl says that goes over at that old circle track. I don't care.
Oh, you care when she's around. You be like, oh, yes, ma'am. I don't like it at all.
I don't
Well,
like
again,
that stuff.
I was in her house. I was trying to be polite for a change.
Bro, we got to get out there.
Oh, yeah, we have to go.
Not enough hours.
Yeah, she, she has had Jordan has had a rough couple of weekends over at the Madhouse. They had a big, I think a 50 lapper this past weekend. She started pretty deep in the field, but she came out with a top 10 finish. So that was really good.
That's nothing to sneeze at.
No, not 50 laps beating and banging with them guys. Yeah, them.
All them clown boys over there.
Yeah, she did come home with a top 10 finish, which is very, very, very commendable in a 50 lapper.
Making grown men cry.
Yep.
Whoever number 11 was weeping.
Number 11 was like, son of a.
Yeah, damn, I should have started earlier.
But yeah, we need to revisit the Madhouse. We have several. Mechanicsville Nation drivers, OGs over there that we need to touch base with and get the lowdown on how their season's going.
I got to check on my NASCAR license. A million things going on.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe we need to hire some secretaries.
Hey, any hot secretaries out there? We don't discriminate, but if you're hot, you're definitely getting hired.
Right. Must be female.
Must be female. This is an equal opportunity employment agency.
If you're a female.
Exactly. All shapes and sizes.
Hot. Smoking hot.
Jeez. Or like, like one of those Liberian girls that you look at and you're like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, with the Sarah-Palin glasses.
Oh.
Yeah, they can man a cooker, right?
My name is Cooker.
Yeah.
And on the side, I'm a.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we definitely need like a bigger crew, man. We're like, woo. And then we're talking about we're building up this thing here soon. And I'm like, we don't have enough people for that, Eddie. We'll talk about that after the show. But
yeah.
We got to put Wayne Hicks to work. But I've heard he's retired.
Oh, no.
Perfect.
I heard that he's retired, and when he left his place of employment, he made that very clear.
Well, good. He can stand around and hang out with us then. He has nothing else to do.
That's what I'm thinking. And as a matter of fact, he showed up at the Farmington.
He did.
With the Uber driver.
Yep.
Did he really?
Yeah.
He did. And her name is Pam.
Man.
Her name is Pam. She was the only one that knew how to get out there.
Yep.
I have to put a good review on old Yelp for Pam there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Pam.
Shout out to Pam.
For getting old Furlanelli Hicks out there at the farm.
Yep.
You probably don't trust his driving the way he jerks that T28 around.
You see that, boys?
Got 2 empty engine stands right now. Heck yeah.
Oh, that sounds like an invitation.
He needs something to tune on.
Yeah.
That's right.
Hit him up. Send us a message. We'll get you in touch with him.
Drop it off over at the HRE compound.
Yeah, we need to get in touch with Mr. Well, wait a minute. Let me back up here.
Just get in touch with us. It'll be easier.
Yeah, we'll
mediate.
Will Wayne work on a Ford?
Now look,
It's a true test.
Wayne has standards, however low they may be. I had to twist his arm to get him to crack a bolt on this old Pontiac right here, but he struggled through it. But as a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, and we'll have to get him to talk about it sometime or another, I think one of his very first hot rods was an old Mercury Cyclone.
Oh,
With a 390 4-speed.
And the
So he knows something
battery's
about
on
it.
trickle charger. That's right. Because you got to have a fully charged battery to run an MSD box. Right?
For sure.
Whatever y'all
For
say.
sure.
So do you think
if you
Furlan would attempt a Ford?
He probably would. If you got the money, he's got the time, I bet you. But
I know somebody with a Ford that could use some tuning.
Yeah, yeah. Now, I don't think he's going to fool with no new model mess.
No.
No,
He
it's
said
got to be
exactly.
old school.
He said exactly. You got the money. He's got the time.
If it's old school carburetor motor, he might turn a wrench on it. But if it's got a computer hooked to it, that ain't a real hot rod anyway.
No, I'm talking about if Mr. H still is interested in Mechanicsville turning some wrenches on his 2 project trucks, taking an old school 302 high winding 302 and putting it in one of them trucks.
Carburetor motor?
Carbureted only.
Brawler.
Yeah.
Holly. I don't
We'll
think
let Wayne set it up on the engine stand and run it in with the carburetor, and then when we put it in the actual vehicle, we'll turn it over to some Holly fuel injection or something like that.
I don't think Wayne's a big fan of them Carter clone carburetors neither.
Oh yeah, no.
Holly or nothing.
Yeah, I've never had any luck with that particular brand carburetor. I'd rather just either mess with a Holly or an original Quadrajet.
Well, they're advertising a 351 Windsor. Okay.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a 302, but bigger.
That's right.
Yeah, the Cleveland, I think, is a little taller deck, ain't it? I guess it's a big block motor.
I'm not up on that. I know that I think you could mix cylinder heads or something between one or the other and make it a cleave lore or something like that. But no, seriously. I mean, I don't know. I'm just not that versed on Ford engine power plants. If somebody's on that could straighten that out, I'd be glad to hear what you got to say. If you're not on and you see this later on, you can drop us a email at theMechanicsville@gmail.com, and we'll go from that conversation there.
Yep.
We could probably get a 351 Windsor for him to work on.
I heard speed costs money.
When you're talking about a FORD, you're right.
Or a Pontiac.
Or a Pontiac. Yeah, you should know well. You probably got the receipts to prove that.
Yeah, I got a book full of them over here. I try not to look at them. They are expensive.
That's all right. That 427's putting a dent in my pocketbook too every time I turn around.
It don't take long either.
No, it does not.
But it seemed like every time I turn around, some of them Pontiac ferries was dropping the box off on the front porch. Had parts in it from all over the place. Kaufman and
it had Kaufman written on it.
Butler and Summit. I mean, I told April I don't have any idea how this is happening. And the weird thing about it is, it's all Pontiac stuff.
Yeah.
How
Who would have
convenient.
thought?
I mean, nothing showed up.
You got like a Pontiac.
Yeah, he's broke on Pontiacs now.
Yeah,
You
we
got a
both.
fairy godmother of Pontiacs watching you or something.
Yeah,
A fairy Pontiac mother.
we got broke in on the Pontiac. They're all the same. It's just an air pump.
Yeah. Moving air and fuel.
Just a couple different nuances and strong points and weak points and stuff.
And whatnot.
And such as that.
I mean, how about this segue? Speaking of Pontiacs, let's talk about the Malibu.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
The old Pontiac Malibu.
Yeah. So,
What was the Canadian version of the Chevelle called?
Malibu.
No, it was something. Maybe I'll think about it in a minute. But there was a different, same car, different name.
Now, the Canadian Pontiacs had Chevrolet motors in them. They done that to slow them down because all the snow up there.
Pontiac's a equator car,
Yeah.
not meant for the snow. The Great White North.
We moved our first barn find, or is that actually, that's the channel's first barn find, but we took possession of the Chevelle Saturday. I know Ash is working on a video that'll be up soon to see all the shenanigans that took place.
Oh my God. I tell you what, we'll start the story with this. I know how to do car titles now because I messed up 2 of them.
The text that we were getting as you were going back and forth between the DMV was
I
hilarious.
spent so much time at the DMV that I got to know the girl. So I went and I signed on the title on the wrong spot. I put Mechanicsville Productions LLC and put my name, and then showed up, and the young lady was like, this is where the notary signs the previous owner.
Buyer and seller and
Yeah. I didn't have my glasses on. I said, I'll sign that bad boy.
Oh,
Right.
And
she said, okay, here, get this form, and this is going to correct this. I said, God, okay. So I contact her again, bother her again. I fill it out. I go see her. I get it done. I get it notarized again. I go back to DMV the next day. I walk in. She goes, ooh.
You again.
this is wrong.
She's like, you didn't put his name on it this time. You just put her name. I said, well, he's deceased. He said, but you got to put his name and then put hers POA. I was like, ah. And she said, but since you got this other form, we can send it off and Raleigh will fix it. I said, oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I said, I'm going to steal this Starburst off you. I stuck a Starburst and I ate her Starburst. I didn't know it was her last one. So she come back and like, we can do it. And she said, that'll be, I need your ID and $8 for a notary fee. And I said, oh, okay. I don't have my wallet on me. Did you eat my Starburst?
Starburst.
Did you eat my Starburst? I said, yeah, I've had a rough day. I needed sugar. And I said, okay, I'm gonna go get my ID. I'm gonna get the $8 and bring back a bunch of Starburst. She went, Starbucks? I said, no, Starburst. She went, Starbucks. I said, girlfriend, I'll get you whatever you want for helping me out. What kind of, you want Starbucks? I'll get you Starbucks. So I run home, get my wallet. My wife's like, oh, you're home early. I'm like, yeah, see ya. I got to go to Starbucks for a bit. So I go to Starbucks, which is across town. There's not one near the DMV. I live on this side of the county. DMV is in the middle, and Starbucks is on the other end. So I run home,
Man.
past DMV to Starbucks. I get a drink. And then they're like, do you want that with lemonade, coconut milk, or water? And I was like, oh, God,
Yes.
I don't remember what she told me. Yeah, I said lemonade. So it worked out. I got to Starbucks, went back to the DMV with money and a wallet.
And the Starbucks.
Finally got the title fixed and gave her a Starbucks. And she said, it looks good. I said, is there anything else? She said, nope. I got my ID, sat out in the car, and I sit out in my car, my windows down. I was going, man. Woo! And then she come run up to my window. I need your ID back. I got to fill this out. Oh, my God. So I gave her my ID. She filled that part out right there in the parking lot. And I said, is there anything else? Is there anything I missed or forgot? This looks good. Woo! Got the registration. And I pulled out of that parking lot faster than you've ever seen. I was like, not today. So I got all that done. And I got that done on Friday. And then Saturday morning, we met up and had a breakfast. Poor Stu had to sit by himself.
Pretty much.
Yeah. He got to sit by himself like this.
Yeah, pretty much.
We had some help. So it was 5 of us. We went to the barn, located the old Chevelle, old dusty roads.
First thing first, you started yelling at me and Tim.
Me?
Yeah. Y'all are starting to work again. You got to film.
Oh, yeah. Y'all jump out the car and start like turning wrenches. I'm like, the camera's not on. You got to wait for a camera. There's no point of doing this for YouTube if you don't have a camera.
Sound like you need to pick up.
Yeah. So then you're like frustrated because y'all got like pose for a minute while I set the camera. That's right.
I mean, it's almost like you didn't know that we were going to film it when we got there.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't.
Well,
no,
I mean,
you.
I haven't got the camera out yet. I got to pop the case. I got to put it on a tripod. I got to put the microphone on it. I got to point it at you dumb sons of.
That was not our fault.
Purpose. Can't be dragging ass, man.
I mean, are we going to do this?
Or not?
Are we going to do this or not?
I mean, don't eat so much for breakfast next time.
Am I the problem?
Man, I was like, okay, I'm tired of being yelled at. This is like being at home, so I'm going to just not do anything.
So I should not go to breakfast in the morning with you guys and be at the location setting up the cameras. Y'all roll in like the talent. Well, I'm here for my video. Don't do anything.
We'll be in the green room while you're getting the tripod set up.
Yeah.
We'll be sitting.
I have to set it up. I have to tell y'all what to do.
We'll be over here talking to the girl from the DMV enjoying Starbucks while you get everything ready.
We'll be
and then y'all just show up and be yourselves. And then after y'all are done, y'all just go home. I got to get my gear, pack it up. I left it there, by the way.
As a matter of fact, yeah. You just said, like, screw this.
That car loaded up, and y'all were rolling. And I said, oh, let's go. I got to film this car rolling. Left all my camera gear on at the scene. Went to the compound, dropped it off, and then had to run back across the county to my house to get ready to go to work. And I said, oh, my God, my camera gear's out there still. So I had to get dressed, run back out there to the barn and get my camera gear and then go to work. I was just like, and y'all are just like, well, I guess I'll just go take a nap.
Instead of calling one of us, which is like closer to the camera gear.
No way. Y'all are up in like King and Louisville.
We're closer to Walkertown than you are.
Really? I don't think so.
I don't know.
I'm like down by the lake. Anyway.
Down by the river in a
van.
van.
The river, I wish. In a van. That's what we need. So we show up, and yeah, I forgot. I was like, oh, slow down, everybody. You start tearing down the fence. And I was like, I haven't got the camera out yet. You're about ready to start ripping things. And then
I didn't want you to film that breaking and entering.
Yeah, you're right. We could have just moved the fence. We disassembled the fence.
Yeah.
We was trying to get gone before we woke anybody up, and the police showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then we get in there, and y'all get to work. It's already on jack stands, and tires are already taken off. We got 4 new tires.
Thanks
That wasn't recorded.
Yeah, laying on his back all day.
That's what I do and get paid.
I'm gonna go out there and do all this stuff to the car and not record it for the nation.
Ain't gonna record anything, but I'm gonna lay on my back all day.
That's right. I recorded that. But that's Patreon.
That's Patreon.
Yeah, Patreon.
We're 2 away from it, baby. We're 2 subscribers away from 500.
Yes.
And then we can have a semi-Patreon channel where we can get wild. Because, truthfully, Nation, when us 3 are together and we're working, everybody's getting it.
Yeah. We
had a chaplain out there and we had an old man out there, and they were getting it.
Yeah.
The older showed up. She was getting it. Everybody was getting it. The dead possum was getting it. Everybody was getting razzed on.
Yeah, that mummified possum had enough.
I think he
and
killed
boy, editing that video, I've had to put a lot of beeps in. Beep, beep. I'm like, that's for the Patreon channel.
Oh, man. Yeah, we need to watch that.
We get wild. Y'all are mechanics. We're dudes.
Yeah.
I ain't watching shit.
Oh, I know.
That's why we got an editor in
We
chief.
know that.
Yeah, you do got an editor.
Yeah, we do. We know that.
Now he's slow on the draw, and he can't read.
Leaves his equipment laying around everywhere.
Leaves his
chasing
stuff
tires through the woods.
He did that so he could report it stolen, so he could get new stuff. I know how this works.
He got mad and threw the tire down across the yard.
That tire wasn't even round, but it took off.
It wasn't, but it
Down
rolled half a mile, didn't it?
Yeah, you slung
I
it
set
down
it down.
the
That
yard.
thing started going.
And the 2 tires that I got
of y'all's
for free.
crap.
Well, while you're being sick of our crap, run and get that tire that's running 25 miles
For
an
real.
hour.
For real.
It's down there.
It's too old man going.
That's flat on
I set it
2,000.
down. I set this tire down, turned my back, and it starts taking off. And the 2 old men are like, your tires get away from you. I was like,
Did you?
You should have said, your life's getting away from you.
Yeah. Did you catch what? Let's see. The one old guy said to the other old guy at breakfast. He says,
Dick and the chaplain?
"Yeah." He's like, "Man, I thought we gave each other a bunch of crap, but these guys are relentless."
Shut up, old man. Pass the
We
salt.
even get those firefighters behind us crap.
Yes. Yeah. In the
Well,
public shaming in the middle of the restaurant.
look,
I was like, look at these second responders.
I don't know why in the hell they were out at a restaurant anyway. Don't they cook for a living? They need to be in the kitchen, at least a couple of them, while the others are back here hot boxing a twin bed.
Yeah.
So it's warm when I get in it.
Yeah.
Must be nice to be able to go eat in a hoodie and shorts.
And
Driving-
drive the city truck.
Drive the big red grocery getter to the restaurant.
Burn $200 worth of fuel to go get a biscuit.
Shout out to Trey. Shout out to Trey.
Old Trey.
Old Trey.
We're staging. Let us know when the scene is safe. We'll come in and order breakfast.
But yeah, we getting back on track here. After you threw the tire down across the yard, we were trying to put the new tires and wheels on the Chevelle tent. Stu had already had it jacked, put it up on jack stands, and got it ready. Did a lot of staging work, which is great.
Yes, I did.
Excellent. Helped us out tremendously. Went around the car and make sure the. What's that?
I died 3 times while I was doing that.
Yeah.
On your back. Yeah. Okay.
Right. Under that car. With a rubber snake nearby.
Yeah. So went around the car, made sure that the axle turned, and then come around to the passenger side, made sure that front hub turned on the passenger side and got to the driver's side.
What happened?
It didn't turn.
Not near a bit.
No, it did not.
We bent a crowbar trying to get the damn thing to spin over.
And it fought us a good fight.
Chevrolet.
Yeah.
Chevrolet.
But a crowbar,
brakes,
PB blaster, and a big hammer.
Did you spray it?
Yes. Yes.
Did you hit it with the mallet?
Yes, multiple times.
Yeah.
Between the studs. I hit between the studs.
As instructed.
Like right in the middle of them?
Yeah.
Like if a stud is here and a stud is here.
Yeah.
You were hitting right here.
Yeah, well, sometimes on one of the studs I would hit that, but then basically in the middle.
You did a good job after getting instructed.
Yes.
Right. You're certified, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we were in the midst of a vast amount of knowledge.
To be fair,
I'm serious.
To be fair, we didn't have PB blaster and we didn't have any air in our compressor.
No, we didn't.
And my father-in-law, the chaplain, he was great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because usually that's the one you got to worry about.
No, I mean, I'll admit I messed up. I left the valve on the air tank overnight, and it allowed the air to leak out of it. So I came ill prepared.
Well,
but I was on time.
If whoever got them 2 free tires would have gotten 2 free tires that held air, we wouldn't even needed.
Hey, free tires and free tires.
Ash wouldn't have been throwing tires and wheels down across the pawpaw patch.
It took off on me, man. You know, wheels turn.
and flat ones roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. I didn't expect that.
That was a square tire, and it took off.
Yes. After doing as instructed, spraying the hub multiple times and hitting it with a big hammer multiple times, we gained some ground, gained some air, gained some space between the drum and the shoes, and was able to walk the drum off. And we took basically the guts, the brake shoes. If you want to learn about a drum brake setup, we have a video where we relined the rear brakes on the Blueberry. Check out that. I think Ash will probably drop a link in there later.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Probably need to.
Yeah. We basically pulled all the guts out of the drum, put the drum and the hub back together, tightened the hub back up, put the wheel back on, and following more instructions, pulled her out.
With the tar hole.
Yeah.
You know, that ain't the first thing we pulled out with a tar hole, is it?
No.
Gotta do what you gotta do, boys.
Got the Chevelle back in the sunlight. It was in the sunlight after 40, what did we figure out? 41 years, 44 years?
44 years.
44 years. It was back in the daylight.
Yep. Loving every minute of it.
Somebody ought to write a song. That's pretty catchy.
Yeah. Man, we're on something here. We should start writing music.
Yeah, give up this whole mechanical stuff and just write music.
Yeah, I put the video in the link description below for disc brakes.
Thank you.
Watermelon.
Watermelon.
Chemical guys.
Chemical guy.
Right on.
Link in the description.
Right
That's
on.
right. Cherry bomb,
Norman
dash
Pittsburgh.
cam, 15,000 engine cylinder hone. We got some clicks on affiliate marketing. No purchases yet, but we're only like a weekend.
Yeah. But we then got the Chevelle out where the old dudes could take over. The old
Thank
dudes.
God.
Yeah, because I was really getting sick of your crap not holding that flashlight right.
I held it for 3 hours.
Man, that flashlight was all over the place.
It was like a damn disco party. It took about 40 minutes to get that wheel to turn.
Yeah.
Beating on it and trying to get it out. And I've had to edit it down.
Job.
What's that?
I said, y'all done a fantastic job.
I mean, he was on point till he wasn't.
Right. I just tried to stay out of the way.
Well, I went out and bought this after I messed up. So that way it'll never happen again.
Oh, shit.
Oh man, look at that.
Let's not look around.
Looks like a Cyclops.
Yeah.
Hey, you gonna put a link?
Oh my God, I can.
Oh man, is it even red?
Look at that.
Lord. So
it does everything, baby.
See, you ain't even got to put a light on the porch no more. You got one on your forehead.
I'll be like, hey girl, what you got going on there?
That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 head is what you're
talking about. That's a 5 head right there.
Look, I'm Cyclops.
Yeah. That could be when he looks down, that's a 6 head.
Hey man, my hairline went away when I was 16.
Hey, mine's falling out too, and I don't give a what. I'll be able to wash my face and my hair and all in one lick.
That's right.
Oh
but yeah, the old guys took over, put Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream. On the trailer.
On the trailer.
The boogie woogie elbow, baby.
Put Dusty Rhodes on the trailer.
Put it on the trailer. We put it out to the compound, meeting of the minds. We had it parked finally after you went and got you something to eat. And
yeah, just
and
take
then
your time.
unloaded the upholstery, scratched it up.
The windshield,
hole in the seat.
Scratched the
hole in the seat.
Drug the seat down the windshield, ripped it, put a nice big rip in it, Ash. Thank you.
Good job. Good job, man.
Pristine, one owner.
Yeah, you're right.
7 Chevelle Malibu.
You're right. The video's coming out Thursday. You'll see.
And that seat had only been sitting outside of the car for 44
years.
And here you are.
In 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
I love how we didn't put it back in the car. We stuck it under a shelter in wet dirt.
Well, I mean, hell, why not? It's already got a hole in it.
Yeah.
I mean, who cares now?
I was obviously didn't. That's a good spot to put it, right there in the wet dirt. No moisture there at all.
You obviously didn't care.
Can't sell the car now.
I was trying to film and pick it up with one hand. I'm sorry.
This is my strong hand.
Grab my strong hand.
Meanwhile, the tripod is still in Walkertown that we could have put it on.
True that.
I think it was success. Nobody got killed.
Nobody died.
I had the urge.
Anybody even got hurt?
No. I smashed my well, we won't talk about that, but the Three Stooges never hit below the belt. Just saying out loud.
Really?
We ain't the Three Stooges.
You watch Three Stooges; they never hit below the belt. Just saying, they're professionals.
Pros.
Okay. I've already had all my kids.
2 things. We ain't the Three Stooges, and we ain't professional.
Speak for your damn self. I'm professional.
All right.
Are you referring to somebody catching some hands?
Yeah.
Gringos.
Yeah. It's like Welcome to Jackass. Here's a 1964 Chevelle or 67 Chevelle.
Whack.
Hi, I'm Ash. Welcome to Jackass.
Whack.
Like
Y'all see. Y'all see.
Yeah.
You know, I could press charges. I think I might press charges. Just saying, I might do it.
That's all right. You were there, Willie.
That Virginia's been hit harder than that, I guarantee you.
Wait till y'all see it. Because I didn't know what was going to happen, but Big Med had a carpenter hammer on him, sitting there flipping it. And I was like, what's he doing with that hammer? And I was like, is he going to hit me with that hammer? You'll see.
Yeah.
I did contemplate that for a minute.
You know, please don't speak to the talent. That's what I'm going to start saying to people. Because you two are the talent.
Well, we can't do it without you. So,
it's good. But yeah, that's the video will be up Thursday of the moving that Chevelle out of its hole for 44 years.
Moving day of dusty roads.
Dusty roads. And boy, when they pulled it out and hit the road with it, y'all see all that just red dust coming off of it?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
It was just a plume, just a solid plume coming off the trailer.
I swear I thought animals were going to come running out of it. Never did. Well, not after all the hitting.
Yeah,
after
did. All the daggone sledgehammering on that thing, I don't think I think that's what that possum died of.
Sledgehammer. See, there's another song idea.
Hey, man, look at you. Johnny on the spot.
Sledgehammer. Huh.
Sledgehammer. And we could do it like that. Sledgehammer.
I can hear it now.
Man, that's catchy.
I want to be.
You a wordsmith. You know that?
That's
what you are.
You're lyrical.
I'm a math magician, too.
Math magician.
So, probably sometime between now and Friday, we will pick up a quart of Marvel Mystery Oil and slide out to the compound and wrench the plugs out of Dusty and introduce some Marvel Mystery Oil to the cylinders and let it sit for 4 or 5 days, and then we'll go back and try to turn the engine over by hand.
I like it.
Yeah.
You know, you could get some diesel.
Duly noted.
I didn't even think about that. Who told you that?
I heard it from a little birdie in my ear.
Little tech tip.
Some diesel fuel.
Yeah, put some diesel fuel, mix it with some styrofoam, make napalm.
Yeah. Now it'll smoke like a mother.
It'll smoke like a diesel.
Yeah. Or I can just do it right, get Marvin's mystery oil and put down in it.
You don't think that battery that's in it will turn it over?
Nah.
We'll put it on trickle charge or something.
Just trickle charge it?
Yeah.
We probably going to creatively requisition one.
We'll turn that one back to Walmart. 44-year-old battery. I'd like to return this, please.
Can you look this up and see when I bought it? I'm pretty sure I got it from here. I don't have my receipt.
And I don't have the telephone or the credit card that I used.
Because I didn't
I'll just take cash.
I can't remember the number to my bag phone.
Yeah.
That I had when I bought this
40 years ago.
Yeah. And I don't have the credit card that I used, the American Express that I used.
Well, they should still have it.
Because you don't leave home without it. I'll just take cash.
What was your email? Email 1981?
What's an email?
I might could remember my MySpace account or something like that.
Dude, MySpace was awesome. Free music, background, but everybody went with Zuckerberg. What's going on? MySpace, Tom? Get me started on that. Anyway. Hey, Mechaniacs. Got a little message for you here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Hey, check out the links below of all your favorite videos from Mechanicsville. We have a little something for you that helps us out. If you need something in our video, we're going to try to start putting links to Amazon because we all go to Amazon. We all shop Amazon. Everybody has an Amazon account, and a lot of times you can get stuff really good price from Amazon. So if you want something we talk about in our shorts and our videos, check out the affiliate links below for Amazon. We're trying to get a promo code for you sometime this year. Amazon is real fickle about that kind of stuff. Check out also our merch store. We have a new one now on Spreadshirt, and we still have the Amazon one as well. A new Spreadshirt and an old Amazon one. Also, we got links from old videos and stuff like that in there. The link to the disc brakes is in the description of this video. Like, subscribe to our channel. You go to YouTube and go at theMechanicsville. You'll find us. It has our beautiful faces on it. The Mount Rushmore of YouTube mechanicsers. We're missing one, though. And I know who I want to put in that fourth spot. See the eyebrow? I got somebody picked out. But we're going to ease it in. You know what I'm saying?
All right, Dan.
Yeah. You know, we need D'Artagnan of the Three Musketeers, the fourth one.
If you're scared, you get in my pocket.
You got to get in my pocket. That's right.
Yeah.
If you're scared, Guppy, get in my pocket.
I mean, we're going to do this or not?
We doing this.
I mean, if you quit laying your equipment around all over the place and forgetting about it, but
yeah, it happens. You know, I think I left it where you left the air.
yes, everywhere.
I was going to text you and say, make sure that thing's filled. But I was like, it's the commish. Of course it's going to be filled.
Right.
Who am I thinking? This ain't Big Med I'm talking about.
Exactly.
So check it out. Like and subscribe. Go to our Facebook channel. We got 88 followers on Facebook. Facebook is where Big Med shines.
Yes.
He has some pretty funny posts on there. I like checking it out. Usually we have a link to our videos on there. Also, anything we're doing, our schedule's usually on Facebook. What we're going to do, we're going to be at. Check us out every Tuesday night on the Hot Rodcast. If you have any questions, if you have a car question, or you're like, my car's making this sound, ask us. He'll probably know.
He'll know.
If you need relationship advice.
Oh, yeah. I got a BS in love.
The Love Doctor. Are you gonna read?
I should bring
Love Doctor back.
I did that one episode of Love Doctor and I liked it.
Yeah,
I should bring it back. I should.
Hey, we have the Love Doctor.
Yeah, bring back Love Doctor. All right, from Mechanicsville, I'll bring back Love Doctor.
Resurrect the Love Doctor.
Yeah, hey girl.
Somebody should do a song and call it Dr. Love.
Ooh.
There you go again.
They call me Dr. Love.
With a real, like a real heavy beat to it.
Yeah, like almost thrashing, but not quite.
Yeah.
They call me Dr. Love. Something like that,
Yeah. Hey. See, you're a tunesmith. That's what you are.
Man, we should be playing music.
We could springboard off of that and do like a Dr. Feelgood.
Ooh. Dr. Green Thumb?
No.
Cypress Hill for you there. You remember that?
It could go like that.
I got you.
Page and Dr. Green Thumb.
Yeah.
Anywho, I got a drum kit. I drum.
Nah.
Right there it is.
You don't play no drums.
I play drums, baby.
You don't play no drums. Just because you got a drum kit.
Electronic drum kit.
Oh,
All by my dirty laundry. Don't worry about that dirty laundry. theMechanicsville@gmail.com.
It's like, whoa, what are we doing?
Ask us questions, get a comment. If you want us to check out your garage, come on, damn it. We want to check your garage out. I tell you what, we'll take back all the mean stuff we say. We'll be super nice about your garage. We'll build your confidence up. So just send us a request, theMechanicsville@gmail.com. Talk about your car. We'll talk about your car. We'll do anything. We need some material. We need to quit this 9 to 5, and we need to get on doing some cars, baby. We got some big things coming up and written out. We're going to hook up here soon. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
That's right. Any last words of encouragement for the nation, my boys?
We need you. We're two or three subscribers away.
Let me double check that. We are 2 away from 500.
2 away from 500. That means when we hit the big 500, one of the nation members, will receive a Mechanicsville t-shirt and hat. And we will talk to you and about you on our Rodcast.
Exactly.
We seriously, Ash is said it very well. We want to come meet you. We want to be about your project. We want to be about your garage. We want, we have the Medicine Lodge, which is the Taj Mahal of all garages. We have that as the layer of all layers to compare your stuff to. If you need organization help, on your project, if you're at a stopping point in your project, if you're hung up on something that you've never done before and haven't seen before, let us know. We want to help you. We want to grow the nation and be a part, and bring you in and be a part of the nation. We'll be there for you. I'm gonna be there.
I'll be there for you.
Oh, I got him crying. I got him. Yeah.
Oh, I'll even hook up your Wi-Fi for you, baby. I'll set a password on your computer for you. You can call us over there.
Hello, my name is Steve. You get your YouTube Gmail account. That's it.
Okay. At Yahoo?
Yes.
It's Roadrunner.
AOL.com.
But
Long
yes,
John Silver 69 at AOL.com.
That's right.
That guy's gonna get some emails.
Come on in to bar one from to Darian. Shout out to Darian. Come on in.
My man.
The water's warm. We want to be about the nation, and we look forward to engaging with everybody. We love bringing you content. We're looking for more and better projects to bring to you. That's it. That's our motto. Every car has a story, and every story has a mechanic. That's it. Be a part of the nation.
Yep.
Lastly, you know who you are. Before we sign off here, free the Vega.
That's right. Stu, you got last word.
Or go ahead and finish your transition.
Jesus Christ. I should have just muted him. God almighty. He's off the